my 2 best plyometric exercises. Alright? This will help you gain inches very quickly at the beginning, and then over time when you get stronger and stronger, it will help. If you don't have this at home, you can do a variation of this at home. Alright? Always do this with a friend, or a spotter, or somebody, so you don't kill yourself. Okay? The first one we're going to do is called, what do I do first? Stand? All right. We're going to do it's called a depth jump. So, yeah, it's called a depth jump. Alright? So a depth jump is, now obviously you want a bench that's a bit more stable than this. So, with this one, very simple, alright? Here's what's going to happen. Abby's going to take a step off the bench. When he steps off the bench, as soon as his right foot touches the floor, he's going to explode up onto a platform. Okay? So he's taking in the impact of the ground, and he's using it and helping him explode onto the platform. All right? This is an extremely explosive exercise. It helps you with that explosive power, tremendous. I can't begin to describe how explosive this is. Do it with a friend. Always have a spotter, because if you're trying to get higher and you accidentally fall back, you need someone there to help you. Right? So, as soon as he steps down, he's going to explode onto the platform. Okay, go ahead. And always have a spotter in case someone falls back. You have a hand there to make it happen. All right, try it.
So here we have a couple of Nemesis athletes. Notice that as soon as their foot hits the ground, they explode up with their hips onto the platform. Here we have, we added some mats on the stage, so you can see the athletes. Again, this is the best way to push yourself, is to try to add as many mats as you can up to a point where you've hit your max, and that way you have a reference point. So you have some kind of goal that you can work towards. I mean, you see here, he's not there yet, but he's getting there. You can also use chairs, whatever you can to get a platform will help. Even if you don't have a platform, it's okay. Just make sure you have a spotter if you're using a platform. See, here we have 2 Nemesis coaches spotting the athletes.
This is called a seated box jump. Okay? So now you're in a position of rest. Okay, you're not getting any momentum. Abby's just sitting on the bench, and this is a very, very, very good explosive exercise. He's going to use his arms to try to generate power forward, and he's not standing at all. He's just taking off from there and exploding onto a platform. Okay, it's called a seated box jump. Again, it's just as good as a depth jump, but it's a bit more tough. Okay, so this one takes a little bit more explosive power, and again, always have a spotter with you. Okay, you hit this thing, you fall back, that's it. So have a spotter with you to make sure you don't fall back. Alright?
So with the seated box jump, it's a very tough movement because it involves not only, getting off the bench, but you got to get up onto a platform. So really use your hips to generate power forward, because a lot of jumping is from your hips. So if you notice, a lot of these athletes, when they try to get off the bench, some of them end up pausing a little bit before they hit the stage. You want to avoid all pauses. You want to bring your arms back as far as you can, drive your hips up, and jump onto a platform. And see here, we added a mat to the stage again, because you always want to push yourself, and that way you can establish a reference point. And you always want to try to build and get higher and higher. So adding a mat does help.